Welcome to another edition of Our City. I hope all of you enjoyed your Thanksgiving holiday, and as now we move into December and the Christmas holiday season, I also would like to wish all of our Jewish friends out there a very enjoyable Hanukkah season, as Hanukkah started on Thanksgiving evening. A few things going around the city of Elizabeth this week. On December 3rd at 5:30, the Elizabeth Avenue Partnership will have a tree lighting ceremony to kick off their holiday season. The Elizabeth Avenue Partnership is a group of businesses on Elizabeth Avenue that market their area during the holiday season, and this tree lighting will occur at the Union Square Plaza on the corner of High Street and Elizabeth Avenue. It will feature caroling, food, fun, a visit from Santa, of course, and for more information, call 965-0660. On Wednesday of this week, December 4th at 5:30, I'm going to attend the Midtown Special Improvement District's tree lighting ceremony at Pedestrian Plaza near the train station. This event will include holiday characters, music, light, refreshments, and also a visit from Santa. The number to call for that one is 355-9600. On Thursday of this week, I'll join 5th Ward Councilman Bill Gallman and Elizabeth residents for a tree lighting ceremony in the 5th Ward of the City of Elizabeth, and also light refreshments, holiday music, a visit from Santa. This will be held at Woodruff Park, which is on the corner of Jackson Avenue, Mary Street, and Adams Avenue, right across the street from the firehouse. And on Friday, December 6th, Citizens Going Forward banquet will be held at the Stephen Sampson Center located at 800 Anna Street. I'll join those folks who have been working with young people in a basketball league. I attended some of the games over the last couple of Saturdays, and it's a lot of young people learning the ropes of basketball. So we look forward to spending time with them at their holiday dinner. On Sunday, December 8th at 8 o'clock, I'll join the Elizabeth PBA Local 4 in their annual Jingle Bell 5K Run, which is held outside of Jersey Gardens Mall, now known as the Outlet Collection. The proceeds will benefit a local charity, and immediately following the race will be a free Santa Claus fun run where participants will have a chance to jog with Santa. This is also going to be the topic of tonight's show. And when I say I'm joining them to walk the 5K, not run the 5K. And that event also afterwards, I'll attend Our Lady of Fatima's 40th anniversary celebration, which will be held at Our Lady of Fatima and their 40 years of parish here in our city. And also after that event at 1 o'clock, a parade and a procession in the church parking lot at St. Anthony's Church, located on Center Street in the city of Elizabeth. So if you need more information concerning these events or any other events, please call our public information office at 820-4124. And as I said earlier, the subject of tonight's show is Elizabeth PBA Local 4, the 5K Jingle Bell Run. And I'm pleased to be joined by Detective Paul Pasternak with the Elizabeth Police. Paul, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Mayor.
I know you've been running this for a few years now.
That's right. This is our third year.
Third year.
Yes,
and
sir.
Miss Rebecca Mazzarella,
Yes.
who is the Media Relations Manager for Children's Specialized Hospital.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Rebecca, you were here last year. Welcome back.
Thank you.
And Miss Kathy Goss from Jersey Gardens, the Outlet Collection. Kathy, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Mayor.
So the viewers, Paul, you've been with the police department how long?
About 27 years. It's going to be 28 years in a couple of weeks.
And you're having fun.
Yes, I am.
I guess it's a good answer, right?
It's a great job. Well, you're the boss, so I gotta. No, we're having a good time. It's been a good career. It's been great.
And Rebecca, how long are you with Children's Specialized Hospital?
In a couple weeks, it'll be 7 years.
7 years. And you've been doing media relations for them.
Yes, absolutely. I get to tell some really great success stories of our kids.
And I guess you also get to market it and bring people in too, right? We were
Absolutely.
talking before the show about some football players you've had.
Yeah, we get a lot of special visitors, semi-celebrities that come in to help cheer up the kids.
And they talk with the kids and cheer them up?
Absolutely. Yep.
Does that go well?
It does. It really kind of lightens the mood, and they get to look at these athletes or celebrities and say, wow, look at all the success you have. Maybe I can work a little harder to reach my
And
goals.
the police also, at the end of this 5K run, will be taking the kids to a shopping spree, right?
On the following week.
The following week.
Right. Through our Friday Night Fever program, there's a whole group of kids that have different special needs. The PBA has many years now taken them holiday shopping through the Outlet Collection.
And Kathy, you've been at Jersey Gardens since they built it?
Since they built it. since
And,
1999.
And what do you do there?
I am the assistant to the general manager, Denise Palazzo, and I guess we're all jacks of all trades there, so it's really a great place to be.
So you've enjoyed it. And I think one of the reasons the mall is successful, and I tell Denise all the time, is the continuity in the upper leadership.
Yes. We have a great company. Glimshire is very supportive of events locally and also corporate.
So the 5K run, Paul, was this your idea? You're a runner.
Yes, I am a runner. It was sort of my idea. A couple of cops got together one day while we were at the mall and said, we need to get a run in Elizabeth. There's no run in Elizabeth. We want to start one. And because we were at the mall, we thought it'd be a great place to do it. We approached the mall folks, as you had mentioned, their management, and we thought they were going to be maybe a little apprehensive. They loved it. They were all over it. And we've been partners with them ever since.
Yeah.
So it's 5K, and it's all in the Jersey Gardens complex, right?
That's correct.
So do people complain when they got to go up that hill on that
Only Kathy
flyover?
Goss
I
complains.
do.
Only Kathy complains. No,
That
a
was
lot of
my
people.
first run, so ever.
Ever.
Ever. That was my first organized run when I
And
started
so do you
running.
do it every year now?
I do.
Do you
yeah.
do more than this one?
I do, yeah.
you do
Now I'm
others?
hooked.
Now
Yeah.
you're hooked.
I'm hooked. But that was my first one, and those hills are a challenge.
It's a challenging course for Kathy, but no, it's a great time. It's such a good course. We don't worry about the hills. You forget about that little hill that's there. Because when you go up the hill, don't forget you got to go down the hill.
That's
So
right.
you actually pick up some speed
You
going
do.
down that hill.
Yeah, you
so.
do.
So Rebecca, do you run?
I am not a runner.
Oh, I'm not either. So you and I are.
We'll walk and
against
we'll
it.
cheer.
Yeah,
and,
right.
yeah.
Exactly. So, are you the main organizer here, Paul?
Yeah, I guess you can call me the race director, Mayor.
Race director.
Race
There you
director.
go.
Like that one?
I like that title. Race director.
I do everything in between that goes on. The registration is all done by a website, which Children's Specialized Hospital helped us get off the ground, and promotions done through Jersey Gardens, the outlet collection. So it's I don't have a lot to do. It's usually the girls that do most of the work.
I like your shirt.
Oh, thank you. This is from last year's race. This is our official logo. A couple of our sponsors from last year, and the shirt's going to be similar to this year's.
Okay. Rebecca, your work with Children's Specialized Hospital and the PBA has picked your organization, your hospital, as a beneficiary of the funds.
Yep.
Tell us what that means to the hospital.
Sure. We're extremely grateful for these community partnerships with the PBA and the outlets. So just to tell you a little bit about Children's Specialized Hospital, we're the nation's largest provider of pediatric rehabilitation services. So basically largest in the country that helps kids with special needs. We now have 12 locations, all the way from Egg Harbor Township, all the way up to Clifton, Bayonne, Mountainside, and Paul chose us because we have several locations in Union County, and we were very fortunate that he chose us as a beneficiary because the money that he's going to raise is hopefully going to help support what we call our
The martial arts.
yes, that's right, the martial arts program for kids with special needs.
So you have a martial arts
Yep.
program for kids with special needs.
Absolutely.
It seems difficult to comprehend.
Sure.
How does that work out?
Sure. So our tagline is we try to help kids reach their fullest potential, whatever that may be, depending on their disability, whether it's kids with autism or kids recovering from a brain injury or a spinal cord injury. But yet kids all want to have those same experiences, just like their brothers or cousins or classmates. So we're fortunate enough to have community partners like Paul to help fund these programs. We have adaptive aquatics, we have this martial arts program. So it's kids getting together with other kids with similar disabilities, but yet still having that common experience of learning this very fun and useful form of exercise.
So is there a pool in all the locations when you talk about aquatic exercises?
We have 2 pools, one in our Mountainside location and one of our New Brunswick location.
Okay, so if you need aquatic exercise, that's where you're going to
Yep.
go.
Yep.
Okay. And Kathy, you've been with Jersey Gardens, and this run is something relatively new to the life of
Right.
Jersey Gardens.
Right.
How does it help them all?
Oh, well, we love to support any organization in the city. We really, my boss, Denise Palazzo, she just can't say no. She's, Denise, so she's a great boss and a great leader at Jersey Gardens. So this was just something we wanted to do. I'm still trying to get her to run now. But
Is she
it
a
has-
runner?
She actually is a phenomenal exerciser, and she does boot camps, but we can't quite get her to run the race
She's too
yet.
busy,
so-
Mayor. I think that's what
She
it
is.
comes down to.
Yeah, that's
She's
it.
busy.
But we love promoting it, and we would love to get involved a little more if we could. Do whatever we can, and we do whatever we can in the mall, providing the IHOP area, for them to set up the food. So we just love doing it. We love working with Children's Special Ed. We participate with the shopping event Friday. It's Friday
Night Fever.
Tell us about that with the PBA and the shopping event.
We have an area where we set up. It's with the PBA. They come in and we set up an area where we donate the wrapping paper, and I think we also provide the gift cards that they are purchased, but it's like at a discounted rate. And they come in, we have everything set up for them to have like a private area where they have wrappers come in, and the children go out with the officers, so they're assigned to them. And they come back with their gifts, bring them to this area where they get the gifts wrapped, and then they have like a lunch right there in the mall.
And Rebecca, you transport all these kids?
I don't personally know.
Not you personally, no. I didn't think you personally did.
No, this particular group, the parents and the families are responsible for getting to the location of whatever the event is.
And these children that come here, are they in-house patients or?
No, they live at home in the community, and they have different levels of disabilities or abilities. So perhaps I know there's a child who's blind, or there's a child in a wheelchair with cerebral palsy, or various levels of autism.
So you also have in-house patients, though?
Yes, we do. We have a long-term care facility in Mountainside here in Union County. It's basically a nursing home for kids that are too medically fragile to live at home. We also have the same thing in Toms River, so 2 nursing homes. And then in New Brunswick, we have an inpatient hospital, 60 beds, and it helps kids that are recovering from traumatic injury, brain injury, spinal cord injury, in premature babies. That's where they get intensive inpatient therapy, 3 or 4 hours a day, learning how to walk again, how to talk again, and that's where all the magic happens.
So how many young people do you care for?
Sure. Throughout our 12 locations, last year we cared for over 20,000 children with special needs.
Wow.
Yeah.
And how many are in-house?
So we have about 150 beds that are patients we currently care for.
Wow.
Mayor, we took a tour of the Mountainside facility last year when we had mentioned we just called a number and said, we got from the mall because their partnership with Children Specialized. We called the hospital and we got a hold of them, and they said, we said, yeah, we'd like to donate whatever we raise as part of the Jingle Bell Run 5K. We'd like to donate all our funds to you. And they said, oh, great, come on up and meet us. And we went up and we toured the hospital, which we weren't even ready for. We thought we were just going to meet these folks and say hello and turn over our money to them at the end. And a tour of the hospital was just phenomenal. I mean, the kids, the level of care that they get was incredible. And the folks that work for them are these, perky, energetic individuals who really, really, truly want to help people. And we were super, super impressed by that.
And this race, and we talked about the special needs soon, but can anyone participate in this race?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Sure.
So
we'll take anybody.
we'll take anybody.
We want everybody. Sure.
Yeah, I love
whether
to
they
see a
can run
big
or not, right?
Run, walk, absolutely. Sure.
Yeah. And it's at the Jersey Gardens Mall.
It is.
And it doesn't leave there, right?
It's all on Jersey Gardens Mall property.
So
Closed streets. I'm sorry, closed streets. We close the streets down, so it's safe. We've got EMS in case they're needed. The fire department comes out with a display with an American flag. Obviously, Santa's very busy this week. Santa will be there to help start the race. So run with the kids. It's awesome.
And how much does it cost to register to run?
It's $35.
And that donation goes
directly to Children's Specialized Hospital.
That's good. And does a registration fee include it? You get one of those shirts?
Yeah, you get a great shirt just like this with your registration fee. You get a great what we call swag bag, which has lots of giveaways from the mall, which are great shopping coupons and some other goodies. There's always some surprises.
And the coupons from the mall, that's that book that we see every so often?
Everyone gets that, plus there's other special event coupons that a lot of the merchants donated that go right in the bags that might be good for just that particular weekend or that week.
We're going to take a break, run some commercials, and come back and talk more about the Jingle Bell Run, Jersey Gardens, and Children's Specialized Hospital. Please stay with us after these messages. We're back with more with the Jingle Bell Run here in the city of Elizabeth. Welcome back to our city, where I'm joined by Detective Paul Pasternak of the Elizabeth Police Department, Rebecca Mazzarella of Children's Specialized Hospital, and Kathy Goss of the Outlet Collection at Jersey Gardens. And one of the things we were talking about at the break was things new at the run this year, a website and some other things. Talk to us a little bit about that, Paul.
Yeah, I'm glad you asked. Well, the website's the same as it's been for the last couple of years. The website is jinglebellrun5k.org. From that website, you can see pictures of previous races. You can register for the race. You get all the information, all you need to know. It's on that site. And it also directs you to the donation site, which has been really helpful, which was set up by Children's Specialized Hospital for us. You can see how much money has been raised. You can join a team. You can actually
What does join a team mean?
Well, that's a great thing. I guess runners like to run in crowds, and you don't want to run by yourself or walk by yourself or participate by yourself. So what you can do is you can start your own team. And at last look, we had about 10 teams that were signed up, which we've never done this before, so this is something kind of new to us. The Outlet Collection is actually going to be responsible for giving out a team award. And
They have to win, Kathy said.
Yeah.
We're going to have to make them exempt from the
Unfortunately,
award.
we can't win the award, so we'll be happy to give it to second place.
But there's a couple teams from all over. One of the team names that I remember seeing is Latinas in Motion. So I'm assuming there's some Latina women that are going to be running as part of a team. There's I think 10 total teams right now. You can get in, you can join a team, you can start your own team and run with a group, run with your friends and or family. Or
And
both.
the team, how do you get a team award, Kathy? How does that work?
Well, that's
Based
in
on
Crystal's
time?
hands. I think we're still like kind of working that out, but
Yeah,
I think
since-
it's going to be maybe like or it could be also the number of funds that were raised by that team. So I think that is probably the way it's going to go. This way, then everyone kind of has a fair shot. If they're not good runners or not, they're a little slower than others.
So are
but-
there other awards given out? Paul says you're giving out a team award. Are there other awards given out?
Well, you had some awards given out. For the
Right. Well, we
best-
give first, second, and third place female, first, second, and third place male for the speed, the faster runner, obviously, fastest runner, I should say. And we've also given out
Age.
we've given out some age awards, which Kathy was actually a recipient. She actually won 2 years
did.
ago.
I won first place in my age
In her
group,
age group,
2
so
years
it's-
ago.
Under
Yeah.
30?
Not quite, but that's my goal for this year. We'll
To win
see.
the under 30
To
award?
go- No, under 30 minutes.
So, Rebecca, the hospital is also part of the Children's Miracle Network.
That's right.
And how does that work? The Children's Miracle Network helps raise funds for the hospital as well?
Sure. So Children's Miracle Network Hospitals is a national fundraising arm, and we happen to be one of the member hospitals. And in some of the, most of the area of New Jersey, wherever you see that balloon icon, say you're at a Costco or at a Walmart, they ask you to donate or buy a balloon, all that money comes back to Children's Specialized Hospital. So when you see them in retailers, please do think of us. And last year, just one balloon at a time, at the IHOPs, they have that free pancake day, all those donations. Last year, our team raised $2 million for Children's Specialized Hospital.
Just for your hospital?
Absolutely.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so that all adds up.
That's a big deal.
Yeah.
You going to reach that this year?
I'd like to. I don't think so, but that'd be awesome.
So how many people do you have running, Paul? Is there a number this early in the process, or do you...
This early in the process, yeah, you can ask. We're up to about 95 pre-registered runners, and there's plenty of my friends who haven't registered yet, so I know that they're going to jump on board. We were talking about it before. There's family and friends who haven't registered yet. The number we're trying to hit is about 200, 250 would be awesome. I mean,
and do you run it no matter the weather?
No matter what, yeah. Rain or shine, we're going. Sure.
You run it?
Yes.
Okay. What's it like to run in the rain?
It's different.
I actually like running in the rain.
Yes, I was going to say some people
Really?
like running.
I do.
In
I do.
December?
Well, I don't know about
I mean,
December.
running
It
in the
would
rain in
probably be-
July, but in December?
I actually like running in the rain. I think to me, it just seems very invigorating and just, I'm more focused and.
Because you want to get
Yeah,
done.
yeah. I don't know what it is. I just really think
wet.
it's cool. I just like running in the rain.
Well,
And
I
do
always
you-
joke that if
Oh,
it
yeah.
snows, I always say, well, we're going to have snow for the Jingle Bell Run because I'm a holiday guy. I want to get into the spirit in that. And everybody else says, no, we don't want it snowing. But it would be kind of cool to get some flakes out there. But
Okay.
we've had good weather the last couple of
Yeah,
years,
we
and
have.
we're hoping for
Rebecca,
good
do
weather
any of the
again.
children come to the event?
Yeah, I'm glad you asked. We have a special team coming, a father and son team known as Team Brandon.
Oh, I met them last year.
You did.
Yeah, I did.
You did. They're coming all the way up from the Toms River area.
Yes.
He runs many, many races. Dad pushes Brandon in a very cool wheelchair that goes really fast. Brandon is severely disabled. He's got lots of things going on. He comes in for therapy, physical therapy, occupational therapy several times a week. So Dad's really grateful for the care he's been receiving. So he's going to support us by running again this year.
He does. He came up last year. I met him last year. Him and
Yep.
his son. And they
Great
ran.
family.
Yeah.
Yep.
So there'll be the one child in, right?
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
that's great. What you mentioned prizes. What are the prizes?
Well, IKEA sponsors our grand prize for top female and top male. It's been the same male who has won the race the first 2 years, and I know he's registered again. So hopefully there's some
I have to
competition.
give it to
for
somebody
him out
else.
there.
Then.
But the top prize is a $250 gift card from IKEA.
Nice.
One for
He's
the,
probably saving them up and buying a new kitchen or something.
big. Get a new house at this point. But he's a real fast guy, and he's a real
Very
great guy
fast.
too. And there's other prizes, monetary prizes for second place and third place. Most of it's
Individuals.
correct.
Okay.
Correct.
No team.
Well, it's going to be that team award we
Yeah.
spoke about, and then we're going to give out some raffles. There's some a dinner for two at Applebee's and things like that. That'll be included as part of the fun.
So if someone wants to participate in the Jingle Bell Run, who do they contact? How do they register? Is there any other way to do it besides the website, or that's the only way you take it?
Well, hopefully you can. Well, if you go to the website, you can actually print out. You can click on one of our little icons, and you can print out a paper icon, a paper application, and have it mailed in to us with your check. So we can do it that way, or if you're at Jersey Gardens, the mall, they have.
We
They're
have
all
them-
over the place.
Yeah, and we have them right at the
our
concierge
applications.
desk, the applications there.
And they can register there as well?
Yes.
Can they register at Children's Specialized Hospital, or you just direct them to
We
the
direct
website?
right them to Paul's website. It's got all the information there, and electronically, it's really easy.
So how's Amy doing?
Oh, Amy Mansu,
Yeah.
our president, she's doing well. She, I just emailed her to see if she was going to be running with us because I know she's a runner and she likes to get out there.
Does she run anymore? or-
She does.
She does?
She does.
Tell the mayor's walking, so I want to see her run.
Okay.
Yeah,
will
because
do.
I hope she can get out there. Paul, if you must need volunteers in this effort too, and I guess the cops come out, the firemen come out, and how do people volunteer if there's other people?
They
wanna
can just
do
show
that?
up on the day of the event, which is December 8th. They show up and we'll put them to work, trust me. But we have plenty of course marshals. Most of it consists of friends and family of our police and fire officers that are out. There's some city people come out as well, and they give us a great hand. There's some kids from some of the groups around. They come out and they help us too.
They hold all those water glasses or the water cups, right? And they run
Correct,
away.
yeah,
And so then
yeah.
they just. What's the purpose of just throwing them on the ground? They don't want to slow up.
I guess I like to put mine in a trash receptacle, Mayor. I don't make a mess of outlet collection.
You gotta go out and clean all that up, right,
They
Kathy?
do, that's
All
what they
those
do.
cups.
It's like, almost like, I remember my first race, I couldn't do it. I couldn't throw the cup on the ground. It was like I ran with it the whole time.
And you wear the same cup.
The cup, I was like, I couldn't do it.
Yeah, it's
The
tough
litter
when
bug
you-
thing
right,
is in my head.
I know. So you got 95 people running. You hope to get to 200. Are there any special guests? I mean, one year you had Stephen Stephen Baker, the touchdown
touchdown
maker.
maker.
That's right. He was here last year. He helped us start the race. He's a great guy. He is a great supporter of Children's Specialized Hospital. He came out on a phone call from us, and we're hoping for some surprises, a surprise
You know,
starter.
Santa.
When I said
We know
home
you're
run
going to be
Baker,
there, though.
I'm
right?
going to be there. I'm not the big
That's it.
surprise, but when I said home run Baker, there was a baseball player in the Hall of Fame named Home Run Baker.
Okay.
In the 1920s, had 100 home runs in his whole career.
Wow.
Yeah, Babe Ruth had almost that in 1 year.
This was Stephen Baker, the touchdown maker.
Right.
Is his moniker. He was a Super Bowl winner, New York Giants.
1 year, or was he on both teams? I think he was on one team, right?
I think he was on one team, and I know
one
he
year.
at least he caught a touchdown in the Super Bowl. I
Like-
remember that
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
A big Giant fan, right?
I'm a big Giants fan. Yes,
I
sir.
know. I'm not, but that's okay. Well, I want to thank all of you for joining us on the show this evening. I appreciate it. I look forward to seeing you next Sunday at the Jingle Bell Run. It should be a lot of fun.
I
And
look
thank
forward
you.
to seeing you again.
Yeah, well, thank you for raising money for Children's Specialized Hospital. They do a great job in this. And I support them with new Children's Miracle Network.
That's right.
When Erin does the softball tournament
That's right.
out at Warnaco Park. So you guys do a great job
Thank
for
you.
children who really need a break.
Yep.
So thank you. For Paul Pasternak of the Elizabeth Police Department, Rebecca Mazzarella at Children's Specialized Hospital, and Kathy Goss at the Outlet Collection in Jersey Gardens, I'm Chris Bolwage, and we'll see you next week on another edition of Our City.